Today, we're going to look at outside our house, outside our classroom. What do we see? We see plants, shrubs, and trees. Now, let us look closely at the plants and trees front of your house, in the school, on the way to school. Now, your mommy must be having a small kitchen garden or pots in your house. Let's look at it. Today, we're going to see, what do we see in the garden? You see leaves. On the plant, there are leaves. Then you see suddenly some small buds come, flowers and fruits, lots of lovely birds, bees, insects visiting the plants. So, a plant, a tree has lots of friends. Do you have friends? Yes. So the plants also have friends. Who are the friends? Birds, insects, bees, butterflies. Now, a plant has flowers, first leaves, flowers, fruits, then inside the fruit seeds. So we are going to look at all the plants, all the leaves, different kinds of flowers and fruits. So today's lesson is about nature's bounty. When you say nature, it's the plants, flowers, fruits and vegetables that makes the nature. Okay? So we're going to look into detail about nature's bounty. Nature. What nature gives is God's gift to us. Yes? God gives us nature for us to take care. Now, there was a little girl, Selvi. She had a small, tiny garden behind her house. Now, Selvi takes care of her little plants. One morning, she went to the garden and she found lovely flowers. She looked at those flowers and she wanted to take the flower. There came a tiny bee and she said, "No, please leave that flower for me. I like to collect some honey for myself." So Selvi left it as it is. Selvi looked at the lovely flower and she wanted it. She wants to take it for herself. Lovely yellow, red flowers. A little bee came there and said, "Little girl, please leave it. Leave that flower for me. I like to collect honey from there." Sylvie was shocked. She said, "Okay, I will leave it for you." She went ahead to another plant, and there was a tiny tomato plant with lovely red tomatoes. She looked at it and he said, "Oh, it's looking really gorgeous. I will take it for myself. I love tomatoes." But a little parrot came there and she said, "Little girl, leave that lovely tomato for me. I like to have it." So she left. Then she went into another plant and she was looking at her plant and she saw a nice little grasshopper sitting on it, on the leaves and eating up the leaves. And she said, "Oh, I must pluck these leaves away." And the little grasshopper said, "No, please leave that leaves for me. I like to have it as my food." So Selvi said to herself, "Wow, the bees want the flowers to collect honey. The parrot wants the lovely red fruit. The grasshopper is here collecting lovely juicy green leaves for itself." She said all that to herself. Then they said, "Okay, the plants also provide food for me." And she went watering all her little plants in the garden. Now you see, the Selvi learned for herself. There are leaves for grasshoppers, flowers for the honey, and fruits for the birds, and for you and me. So today, as we talk about nature's bounty, we will be looking at leaves. Every plant has leaves. So we will look in detail leaves. When you say leaves, they are of different shape, size, and they do change color. And some of these leaves can be medicinal, some leaves are edible, and other leaves, like banana leaves, you can eat your meals on it. So we'll be looking at the kinds of leaves and the what leaves you can eat to keep ourselves healthy and so on. And the next we will be doing, if there are leaves, slowly there will be flowers. We'll be looking at all the flowers, all kinds of flowers. Just like the leaves, the flowers are also of different kinds, sizes, shapes, and here the flowers will have lovely smell, and some are medicinal, some are edible, some are used for decorating your hair, and so on. So we'll be dealing with flowers. Then we'll talk about after the flowers come vegetables or fruits. Flowers bring fruits. So we'll look at the vegetables. Vegetables. All the vegetables that we get from the garden. Okay? And finally, we will talk about fruits. Again, vegetables, they are of different sizes, shapes, colors, smell, and so on. Fruits too are of different kinds, tiny and huge, and some are edible, some are very tasty, some are sour, some are sweet, and so on. So in each of this, we'll deal with leaves in detail, flowers in detail, vegetables, and finally fruits. So we have to look at all this in a very, very detailed manner. Selvi saw, she saw leaves. And the grasshopper wanted the leaves. She saw flowers, and the bees were collecting honey. She saw fruits, and they were parrots, they were birds wanting them. And then what did she say to herself? Dear plants, thank you for providing food for us and all the insects and animals. So Selvi was grateful to the plants for providing food. Okay, now we will look at the leaves. Now, what about the leaves? We're going to look at the leaves, and what do the leaves say? So, here we have leaves. Plants, every plant has leaves. Whether it is cactus, whether it is a shrub, whether it's a tiny little plant or huge trees like the mango tree, neem tree, jackfruit tree, apple tree, every one has leaves. Okay? And so there are different kinds of leaves. So leaves are of different kinds. All leaves are not the same. Now the leaves, they have sizes. They have different shapes, sizes, colors, texture. Some are rough, some are smooth, some are edible, you can eat. Some are medicinal. So you have leaves. Every plant has got a leaf. Whether shrub, herb, or tree, they all have leaves. And leaves are all different shapes, size, colors, texture. Some you can eat, and some are medicinal. Okay? Now, all these we see around us. Open your eyes and you see lots of things around, lots of plants around, and each of those leaves. The most beautiful part is every leaf looks different. They're all different. Not two leaves look alike. So plants have leaves and leaves are all different. Okay. Now, some leaves are green, light green, dark green. Some are soft and others have rough. We're talking about leaves. They are of different kinds. Different kinds. When you talk about different kinds, what do we mean? We say leaves. Most leaves are green in color. Most leaves are green. They change color, and then there are others who are red and yellow. It changes color. Some leaves are soft, like the mint. Then you have coriander. Some are soft. Some are hard. Some are small. Some are huge. Okay, the biggest leaf is the banana leaf, and you can eat your meal on it. So, some are green, they are soft, some are tiny, some are long, like the banana leaves. Then there are others who are rough. You look at the cactus leaf, it's thorny. If you touch, they are sharp, thorny. Then there are dry leaves. They have tips. There are leaves that have sharp tips. There are leaves that are round in shape. There are all kinds, heart shape, round shape, all kinds. So most leaves are different kind in color, in texture, in shape, and edible medicinal things go on. Now, let's look at the leaves in our garden. What you normally see. What are they? First, let's look at the banana leaf. The banana leaf, I said, you can eat your food on it. Okay? Mango leaf. So, next, banana leaf is long. The banana leaf is long. You can eat your food on it. Then you have mango. Mango leaf. Mango leaves are used for festival time, to put it at your doorstep for puja and things like that. Then you have coconut leaf. You have, the coconut tree has a coconut leaf. Coconut leaf that is very big and long. And you can make it into, plait it up, and you can make lovely mat with it to sit on. Coconut leaf. All right? Then, coconut leaf. And then we have tiny leaves like the drumstick leaf. You have drumstick. The drumstick has tiny rounded leaf. They're all tiny and rounded. Lovely little, and it is very tasty. It's edible. So drumstick leaves, you also say muringakai. Now, there are other leaves like medicinal leaf, like the neem leaf. The neem leaf. The neem leaf is medicinal, right? It's a medicinal. You can eat it raw. You can use it for medicine. Then there are mint leaves. Mommy uses it for to make your chutney. Yes, mint. Mint is a herb. Mint. Mint leaf. It's also a tiny little leaf. And then you have pudina or coriander. You have coriander leaf. It looks like a lovely little flower, the coriander leaves. And it comes in clusters, in bunches. Both these are edible. Okay. Then you have curry leaves. Mummy uses it for her food daily. You have curry leaf and so on. Then there is tulsi. Tulsi leaf or basil, that's also a medicinal. So we are talking about leaves that you see daily. Banana leaf, mango leaf, coconut leaf, then drumstick leaves, neem leaves, mint, coriander. All these are edible. This you eat your food on. This is used for, mangoes used for festival. Coconut leaf, you normally use it for to make mats and sit on. So there are a lot of leaves. And there are many more leaves you see. There are leaves look like a heart shape. Then you will see leaves in the water. The lily pad almost look like a circle. Some look like a heart. So we are talking about leaves. Now, all leaves are not edible. Some are edible, some are not. Now, there are leaves that is round and lovely, juicy, like the jackfruit leaf. They are huge and they are juicy and it can be fed to goats to eat. The coconut leaf, the elephant eats it. Is very happy. You give a large coconut leaf, the elephant is very happy. So the jackfruit tree leaves are eaten by goats. Now all these leaves, they are all eaten by the grasshopper. The tiny mint, the tiny drumstick leaves, the mango leaves, oh, the grasshoppers are very happy about it. Now, these leaves, if you collect, take any leaf, take and keep it in your house. Look at it every day. The green leaf changes color. It becomes yellow and then it dries up. So I want you to watch the leaves, what you bring in home. Next, take thick leaf, keep it. Open the page, keep a leaf, take a crayon, a flat little crayon, and if you rub over it, you get the shape of the leaf. You'll get a leaf, you take a nice little white page, keep the leaf, hold it tight, take a crayon and rub over, you will get the picture of the leaf with the veins very clearly. You can ask your mommy to help, your friend to help, your brother, sister to help. So you will find leaves coming alive on the paper, the white paper. Next, what you're going to do, observe the leaf. Green leaf you bring into the house, change in color. Green to yellow, and then it becomes brown, and then it dries up. So that's all about leaves.